man. So, no need for the president's approval. Okay, all right, I get that part. Um, the only thing he approved of was the 6. Now, out of the 6, you want to push for the 2,000. Okay. Now, the 6 is already approved. That's why you got I guess the so-called, the rollout of the printing machines. So, when I'm looking at it, I said to myself, you got the printing machines, and you already got it established. Oh, yeah, that's absolutely right. So, look forward to this every 6 months or so from their estimation of it. But everything that's in play now must remain in play during the pandemic. But they don't want to tell the American people this. Okay. And there will be an income tax. But it won't be your normal regularity of the income tax. It'll be actually reversal roll, which is what you paid in will probably be triple to 4 times the amount this year because of the delays and the other things that coexist within the hardships of the pandemic. So, when they try to ban the Niggerocratic campaign, it remains strong again, which is my plan wasn't implemented to a T, but somehow, some way, it came up with an agreement for both parties to agree upon. Now, this other agree upon board of 2,000, I wouldn't get your hopes up too fast and forget about the pandemic. Shout out to Grammarly, my sponsor. As like I said, man, we gotta somehow, even though some things have divided some things, stick together. But like I said, some things want to branch away from the Niggerocratic ideas while implementing them. I don't mind it. It's just more or less with the you don't need the presidential approval. And shout out to elect presidents. It's a new term. I don't mind it at all. Niggerocrats is a new term also. I don't mind it at all. And some of them social gatherings could be distribute more the masks and hand out more the social distance flyers. I guess the more you see the social distance and masks, the more you feel implemented to mask up. Who gets the $600 and when? That was 6 hours ago. In the past hour or so, House of Representatives is working on passing the next stimulus. But that won't get hit to probably about after this one rolls out completely. If, like I said, it's all about the timing. And right now, I'm glad to have president-elects, sitting presidents, and Niggerocratic presidents. That's what I say, the Niggerocratic president. Oh, man. It's a steady pace. 2 injured. in shooting near George Floyd's memorial. Like I said, man, let's if you haven't seen enough with the bombing over the past, like I said, I didn't want to get into it politically because, like I said, man, this is something new and inspiring. But with that comes, I said, some people that's just not for the new change. Hey, man, who am I? I mean, besides the fact, but like I said, the bombing was unjustified in a way. But like I said, so much political ambush. I said, gotta have your own campaign. Fauci. U.S. taking hard look at variant of coronavirus. Like I said, we got a new strain. And like I said, I'm expecting pretty much a few more new strains. But we haven't got down to the microscopics. Periodically, we're working to sustain majority of what life is sustainable. And like I said, the Nashville bombing, suspect killed in explosion. They had it all on tape. He taped it all. Like I said, if you want to use those tactics sociologically on the people and put them in fear, so be it. Because, like I said, so many cameras, a bomb, he had it on him, he was in the car, tick, tick, boom. Nashville latest FBI investigation, man's properties remain tied to, hold up, wait for it, explosion. That's what they said. His body remains was tied to his explosion. He wanted to go out, man. And shout out to another sponsor of mine, Dunkin' Donuts. Keep America running strong. You know what I'm saying? On Dunkin'. Another one, U.S. Today's. I'm sorry, USA Insurance. Like I said, I'm still running with Progressive, but the more insurance programs out there, it's healthy for urban and majority communities. New York Post to Donald Trump, stop the insanity. Nah, it's not insanity. It's politically bound. He wants to be greedy with his presidency. Let him. We have Democrats and Niggercrats. You have multiple choices now. You got remote learning, virtual learning. That's another new thing that's out there. For those that's not getting the experience remotely, there is virtually, where you can have that one-on-one experience and push your bounds in a 6-month program and establish more of a community-based internet moratorium. I'm sorry, moontorium. Yeah, moontorium. Yeah. Yeah, we having moontoriums on the virtual reality stages of life during this COVID pandemic. Coronavirus update: December is the deadliest month in coronavirus 19. Listen, man. I said it a few days back, but I just typed it on my Twitter that I don't see any end in sight for this pandemic. Due to the clusters, the misinformation that's out there. I mean, Who knows? Which it's a pandemic. Freedom of speech. The president himself doesn't feel like he wants to budge. Understandable. You need 2 or more terms. Understandable. So do I. Disinfecting surfaces and parcels to fend off coronavirus may be the best solution. Like I said, that stuff lives on the surface. So to think anything is periodically safe, mask up, social distance, man. And try to keep things as sanitizable as possible. Stock market news, live updates. Stock in at a record high. Like I said, due to these vaccinations floating around and the need for them around the world by the countless numbers, people want to live surprisingly much more than that bomber. He was he did it. He just wanted the damage. Standoff underway southeast Colorado Springs on Monday. Wait for it. Following the reported stabbing. I said I'm trying to get the stimulus to the people. It's gonna be 600. Unemployment remains. Like I said, if you have to take off and get the unemployment to stay safe, then so be it, man. Your life matters. Neighbor speaks out at last interaction with Nashville. Like I said, I don't want to go into the sickness. He wanted to do something, and he got the publicity that he wanted from it. So be it. All the biggest news stories of the year. Wow. Somehow, some way, some are surviving in this pandemic. That is the good news. Could going vegetarian lower kids' asthma risk? As far as when it comes to that, we haven't even got down to the fact if they able to catch the corona or not. Second off, the development of anything is undetermined. Things grow rapidly, and some things grow in proportions. That is uncontrollable. But society wants us to examine every aspect of a pandemic and turn it into a scientific, how you call it, what the guy did to himself in Nashville. Breakthrough. Oh man. Vaccination, no guarantee of virus eradication. WHO officials. ... Despite setbacks, reason for hope against COVID as 2020 ends. Listen, which one is it? Hope or eradication? Like I said, it seems to be both. So then again, I'm gonna go into that right there. The list goes on and on. All I'm saying is protect yourself and to stay healthy. Social distance, mask, do your history and research on some of the things that are available. Try to survive the pandemic. Wait for the $600 and the unemployment. And as your president, stay as strong as possible in the pandemic. And with that being said, peace.